Hello and welcome to We're the North Bank. I'm Sparks. I'm with Jamie as usual. Hello, Jamie. How are we?
Hello, brother. I'm good, thank you very much. How are you today?
Yeah, I mean, I've had worse days, I've had better days, but I've had worse days.
One of them
So,
ones. The
yeah.
dynamic duo's back again, people.
Yes, indeed. And if you're in here, please make sure you do the like, share, and comment and subscribe to the channels as well. That'd be great. Thank you very much. We're live on the YouTube channels, and we're also live on the Twitter feed as well. So yeah, do all the likes and the comments. If you've got anything to say, we'll just pop it up in the chat and respond to anything. Basically, we're going to do a predictor. This one I think is from Being Sports, I believe. Yeah, we're just going to run through our predictions as they fall, and we're going to see what it ends up like.
We're going to have to come together on unanimous decisions on them as well.
I mean, that might prove difficult, judging by our A, B, C, D.
Yeah, I think every one of them.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do when it comes to what was the one yesterday?
It was Austria and Poland. Do we just go by
No,
who's
it was
higher ranked?
no, it
For
was
all of them.
Poland and it wasn't Austria.
Austria.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Austria. And you thought Poland would finish in front of Austria, and I thought that Austria would finish in front of Poland.
I can't remember now.
Yeah, because a lot of people's dark horses are Austria. That's why I was kind of surprised when you were saying Poland.
Yeah, I mean the biggest thing that threw me because you had a different badge on there, and it didn't have the Austria flag.
Shall I go grab a coin? If we could just flip a coin, and whichever head
No, let's not. Let's not do that. Let's not. Not yet, anyway. We might end up doing that.
We'll let the cat decide. Third party.
I think we'll hope we'll let the chat decide. But I mean,
the chat can decide.
we need somebody in the chat to be chatting to decide. So if you are in the chat, please get involved. That'd be great. But anyway, we've got this this predictor up. So without further ado, we'll bring it up. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, perfect.
So can we see everything there? I don't know if we can remove that name. Can we? It doesn't matter, does it? Does it matter? Is that big enough? Can you see that big enough?
Yeah, I'm just trying to put my full screen on now. Yeah. It's good on my end. It's good on my end.
Because I can't do full screen because I've got a split screen. So
yeah. I've gone full screen. It looks completely fine. I can see everything.
Okay, then. Right. Okay. So, what we're thinking with Group A? I mean, we've kind of covered it anyway.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got Germany, Scotland, Hungary, and Switzerland.
I think we can both agree Germany first. With the squad that they're going in.
I mean, if we can't agree with that, then
yeah, we're gonna have some trouble today.
It's going to be a long stream.
Do you know what? It's going to be like your name. Sparks are going to fly. I can see it happening. Second place, I think I can complete. My vote is Switzerland.
I think as well. I think we concluded that going through the analysis, which is kind of the reason that we did the analysis in the first place. So we kind of got to some kind of point where we were educated guessing.
I think with this now, Sparks, is that when we run through these groups, I think it's going to be quite easy. It's just going to flow. It's going to be done quickly. But then once we get to the further on stages, that's when it's going to be a bit dicey.
Yeah, I agree with that because at the end of the day, it's we haven't done the later groups anyway. But it's a shame that Kev couldn't join us today to give us the third place vote. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so it would have helped very, very. Regular Sports messaged me asking me what time we were coming on. I replied back to him and I had no reply. So,
okay.
Yeah, so
Okay,
he's third
so
place.
we're 100% agreed that Switzerland are second. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
third place.
Third place.
I think Scotland.
You think Scotland?
Yeah, because when we looked into them teams, wow, we said the other day, um,
It's not. It's not Scotland, man. Come on.
no,
No.
I can agree with you. We can say we can go Hungary.
I'm
We can
quarter
go Hungary.
Scottish, and I want to say Scotland.
I'm trying to help my Scottish brothers out, man.
Yeah, I mean, I want to help the Scots out as much as I
Yeah,
can.
Hungary.
But I don't believe it.
Yeah,
You
it's
know.
kind of good that we've done this group research. So people, if you haven't watched back our group analysis, our analysis into each team, each run of forms, each star players, that's why we're kind of running off this, and we can just go ba bam, ba bam, ba bam, because we've done it all in the previous pods. So if you want to
Yeah.
go back there and check that out over on my channel or Sparks, either one, we've got Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D. Obviously, Group C is England's group. We predominantly looked over on there. We did an hour and 50-minute stream over there, and for last night's group as well. So if you kind of
We'll pop the links. Actually, we'll pop the links in the comments or in the description a bit later on. So, see if you haven't seen those, then we'll pop them in there. And if you're interested, you can go and have a look at them.
so we're in agreement with Hungary then, yeah.
I think you've got to say Hungary rather than Scotland, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'll back it. Oh, you get one
Okay.
go. I get Austria.
Well, yeah. So I mean, it's going to 100% eliminate Scotland, unfortunately, but
Yeah, they're gone.
that's where we are.
And then
Right.
what we'll
Okay.
do,
Group
Pete?
B, which is obviously a little bit more
Yeah,
of a challenge. Do
dicey
you
one.
want to
Yeah,
take the host on this one?
yeah. So I'm thinking Spain top the group. You in
Well, I'm
agreement to that?
thinking more. Do you want to list out who's in the group and
Oh,
then
right,
kind
right.
of?
So, people, we've got in Group B, we have Spain, we have Croatia, we have Italy, we have Albania. Going from Spain, Rodri's the star player. Their run of form is really, really good going into this. With Croatia, they've got an aging squad. With Italy, they've got a decent team where they're all ranked kind of together. No one's ahead of anyone else.
Yeah.
You've got the likes of Barella. You've got these type of players. What they're not. It's not like with England where you've got a Harry Kane, then you've got a Lewis Dunk. It's
It's
not
a
like that.
coming through team, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Rather than a here and now team.
yeah. I think they might have a good tournament. And then
Yeah, I mean,
Albania.
but they're an outlier. They're not a favourite as such.
No, exactly. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You could see them progressing and doing quite well.
yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah,
okay, so you were saying Spain, weren't you?
yeah. I'm going Spain.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of, yeah, I can go with that.
I could see Rodri as well scoring 2 or 3 goals this tournament, even though he's a CDM. He does it for Man City, don't he? So he could. I think he's going to be a big influence for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of stepped it up a little bit at City, but I think he's kind of allowed to do that a little bit at City. But
Yeah,
we'll see. I mean, yeah, yeah. He's a better player for City than he is for Spain on an attacking front.
I forgot to put Ariza Bal. Do you know Ariza Bal, the left winger?
Yeah,
I forgot to put him in
yeah,
because he's had a really, really good season. I think he's got like 23 goals this season or something silly like that.
yeah, something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so shall we move over to second place team? Are you
Yes,
backing me with Italy?
I am. Yes.
Yeah. I think this one's kind of by the looks of it, it ain't easy, but because we've done the analysis already, people, it's easy for us because we've
Yeah,
kind
it's
of looked into it, we know.
it's not easy, but it's kind of reflective over what we've done over the last
Precisely.
few days.
Yeah, I can.
It might get a little bit more tricky, as we say, when we get to the groups at the end, because we haven't covered them yet.
Yeah,
But yeah, and Croatia in third. I don't
yeah.
think
Croatia third,
either of
Albania
us
as
see
well.
that Albania kind of usurping um
Yeah, I could
Italy,
see them getting a
Croatia, or
draw or
Spain.
something against Italy. They could potentially get a draw against Spain, any of them, but I don't
Yeah.
think they'll lose every single game. I think they may cause an upset. They might win one, they might draw one, maybe. But
Who's this, Albania?
yeah, maybe I don't think they'll go
Yeah, I
through
mean,
or third place.
I mean, it's very unlikely that you go through a whole tournament without getting a result.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's just whether you get that enough results to actually, get off the bottom or whatever. They might get a freak result.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's a group, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna bring up something now as well, Sparks. After this is done and once the Euros is finished, what are you
Mhm.
thinking about doing a reaction to our reaction of this? Do you know,
Well,
like,
I'm noting this down.
yeah? So when we watch it back later, when the tournament's finished,
Well, I mean, we don't need to wait until the tournament's finished, do we?
yeah, we
We
can
can
kind
do
of,
it whilst the tournament's going on,
yeah, yeah.
and
That's what I'm thinking.
basically we can say what we predicted,
Yeah,
and whether we were any good or not.
yeah, exactly. Right, do you want to
So
take precedence on this one here now, Group C?
you go. We go with it, and I'm going to write these down. So
Okay. So Group C people, we have Slovenia, which obviously, if you've watched the pods before, I've covered. They've got Jan Oblak. They've got a few decent little players, but yeah, it's Slovenia, Denmark. Then we've got Serbia, who for me, Serbia are a dark horse. They've got a very, very, very good squad, but we can't overwrite Denmark. But I think Serbia going into this, when we researched the squad, me and Sparks, they do look like a very, very good outfit, and I think they are going to be a team to watch. Then we've got obviously England, our boys, which it's coming home, people, hopefully. But we get into that. We'll get into that. Sparks, what are you thinking? England first, yeah.
I think it's got to be England first. I don't think it's a slam dunk of a group,
I
but
don't even.
if we can't get out of that group, then
I think when
we're
we've done the research into it, Sparks, I think it's a harder group than you thought before. Because when you look into it from an outside perspective and you don't really look into the teams,
yeah, I
they
agree.
look you think, oh yeah, we're just going to smash this group. But people, if you're listening, the 13 people that are listening right now, trust me when I say this, Serbia ain't going to be no rollovers. Denmark ain't going to be no rollovers. Neither are Slovenia. This is, so go back and watch our pods previously. You'll see these groups and the players what are in these groups, in the likes of Serbia and Denmark. They've got a good outfit. But yeah, England, England to top the group. Now it's going to come
England
down
till we
to,
die. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean we're going to die
Second,
tomorrow, right? But um,
yeah.
but yeah, there we go. Okay,
Nice.
so who are we backing for second
Second
place?
place. Do you want to go first for that one?
I mean, I've kind of been toying with this, and I still think I think Denmark will finish second.
You know what? I can back a Denmark second and a Serbia third.
Yeah,
But I do think, because obviously when we come through, we have to decide the third place teams. I think that Serbia has got to go through.
yeah, they will probably get a highest performing third
Yeah.
place, possibly.
I think Denmark and Serbia will both maybe finish on 4 points each. And then it will come down to goal difference or head to head. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We might finish with 7.
Yeah,
They might finish with 4 and 4. That's kind
yeah.
of what I'm getting at, yeah. But yeah, I can agree on that. Definitely. Slovenia are the weaker one of these 4, but it is no, Slovenia still ain't a team to be messed about with. You can't go over there and just expect to beat on people, because Slovenia are a good team. But it's just that when people look into the squads and go back to our podcast, and you'll see what I'm saying about Serbia. But yeah, there you have it. So moving
Yeah,
over.
exactly. So we're gonna do the second half.
Mhm.
Yeah, Group D has Netherlands, France, Poland, and Austria. Now, if you watched our pod yesterday, you would see that there was a little discrepancy
Mhm.
in what was predicted for this group.
Yeah.
So I think we both agreed that France was going to top the group, right?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And we both agreed that Netherlands was going to be second in the group.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I said Poland,
And I say Austria.
and Jamie said Austria. Now, The other person in that pod
Did say Poland.
also said Poland.
Do you know what we could do? I could
We
ask
could
Siri right now.
take his vote, even though he's not here.
Yeah, yeah, but I think that will come back to bite us in the ass.
Well,
But I'm on record
unfortunately
saying
for
that. I'm on
you,
record saying that. So yeah, put Poland because it's
unfortunately for
two worst.
you, there were 3 people on that pod, and
Easy. Yeah, I can
to
back it.
save us tossing coins and doing
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
I think we just go with the vote of that day
yeah.
and
Or
say,
shall we give it 1 minute for the chat? Anyone who's watching this now, the 13 viewers, you've
yeah,
got 1 minute to tell us who you think, Austria or
Poland.
Poland. Yeah,
If anybody says Poland, Poland stays. Anybody says Austria, then I don't know what the hell we're gonna do.
yeah. Well, if we will go with Kev's vote, if not, yeah. So first comment to
So
come
it's
in,
staying like that unless somebody else says otherwise. All right.
yeah, Poland or Austria, people. If there's no comment, there's no comment. There's no harm in that. But there is 13 people watching, so if you can hit that, then let me know. But otherwise, we will go with Kev's vote. Where's my little fan when I need him?
Yeah. Where's fanboy?
Editor underscore.
Yeah. What's that about?
I need him right now. I need my boy to come
Yeah,
through.
you need him in your life,
I
definitely.
might just comment myself.
I mean, I don't know what we're going to do because the end of the day, if that happens, you'll have to watch the chat because I'm just doing. Yeah,
I'm
too
watching the
much.
chat now. Yeah, there's nothing coming in yet.
Yeah, there's nothing there yet. So
No,
give it
do you
another
know what,
10
people?
seconds.
While we're here, while I'm sitting here waiting, remember to hit that 3-punch combination by liking, subscribing, and commenting. But we're gonna have to go with Poland by the looks of things.
Yep. Let you hit 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, we're staying with what we've got.
Yeah. Go on, Poland.
So we're going Poland.
Yeah.
And Austria.
Yeah. Do you want me to take the turn with the Group E?
Yeah, go for it.
Right. So, people, this is a lot harder group. We haven't looked into these groups yet, but I have actually been doing research purposes on this group today already. But Group E is Ukraine, who are not a team to be laughed about. Ukraine are a very, very good team. Germany won 5 out of the last 6 games, and Ukraine won and drew with them the other day. So Ukraine, Slovakia, Belgium, Romania. There's a Belgium ain't the side they used to be, but they still will and should do well in this competition. So, Sparks, are we in agreement with Belgium at the top?
Yes, Belgium at the top.
I think Ukraine will finish second.
I'm in agreement with that as well.
Happy days. Now it comes down to Romania or Slovakia.
I would go Slovakia, to be honest.
Yeah, we can back that. I can back that 100%. You can go. Slovakia don't have a bad team either. Right then, people. So we're in a unanimous decision on that one. Very, very good. 15 people in here. If you can comment, like, and subscribe, please, people. Let us know if you've got any comments. If you think our predictions are out, then just let us know. So we're moving over to
that doesn't mean we're going to change them, but you can comment and say you've got
unless someone comments Austria right now. I'm going to buy an Austria top. So do you want to take over the reins in Group F?
So Group F, we've got Portugal, Czech Republic, as it was. That's not a republic anymore. Georgia and Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
are we going
for me, Portugal hands down win that group.
Yeah, and then my second place would be Czech Republic. Well, Czech.
I'm in 2 minds of Czechia or Turkey, but
can I lead you to something?
I can go with Czech.
Yeah, remember Turkey got smashed 6-0 the other day.
They did, but they didn't have a full side out. Let's be real about it.
And then Turkey third.
And then Turkey third.
Yeah, we're in agreement.
So I'm just going to note that down before we proceed to the round of 16. And this is the quickest tournament they'll ever do.
Yeah, this is where it gets a bit hard. Just some breaking news I've just had on my phone, people. 2 minutes ago, Thiago Motta replaces Allegri. I already know it was coming as head coach after taking Bologna to Champions League qualification. Thiago Motta is now the manager of Juventus. It's just popped up on my phone. I've just had a notification, so I thought I'd put that out there.
Nice.
Just while we're here, people, if there's any thoughts, let us know. And then we're going to proceed to round 16.
Right. So, yeah, there we go. So,
Best third place team.
right, best third place team.
Mhm.
Now,
Can we take Serbia? That's an instant, and a Croatia.
Croatia and Serbia.
Instantly, yeah. That's straight off the bat.
So, how many did we have? How many do we have here?
It says choose the top 4.
Right. So,
Yeah. Are you
is
backing
that what we
Croatia?
said? Croatia, Serbia.
You're going to say Poland, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'll take your vote on Poland. And then I will go with, out of them, Hungary or Slovakia. I think Turkey won't go through.
I'm already hovering on Slovakia.
Yeah, do Slovakia. That's fine. Do Slovakia.
Right. So I need to note those down as well.
Yeah, go on. People, I'm just going. Oh, while he's noting these down, Turkey. Why I haven't chose Turkey? We did the coverage of it yesterday, the group, and Turkey had a few bad results. They were losing. They lost 6-0. We didn't actually get to their group, but in the results of other teams playing against them, we seen them take a 2-1 loss, a 6-0 loss, and a few little losses here and there. So if any are in agreement, then just let us know. Right, so I'll carry on the reins with the first game. Round of 16, we've got Germany versus Denmark. Could Denmark cause an upset with Germany? I think Germany. I don't know about you.
No, I think Germany go through.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Complete agreement. Right.
Switzerland and Italy. Now, on the analysis that we did, I think this is a tighter game than it
Yeah.
actually looks on paper.
That's the tightest game out of every single one I can see there. You know, that's the tightest game out of every one of them. And then people don't realise that, but looking at that Switzerland squad, what we looked at the other day, they're a good outfit. Strong team.
I think this potentially goes to extra time on penalties, you know.
So do I as well. It's toss of a coin, this is.
I think Italy win it on penalties.
I'll back your decision with Italy, yeah. Yeah, I'll back it. Spain, Slovakia, I think it's a pretty easy one.
It's pretty slam dunk, isn't it? That Spain win that.
Yeah, back it. I'll back that. England, Poland.
England playing Poland.
Yeah, I think that's quite an easy one. England,
yeah.
Yeah. This is a game. I know I've got Portugal as one of the favourites, but that Serbia squad, man. But are you saying Portugal?
I don't think it's good enough to beat Portugal.
No, I don't. I think Portugal are very strong. So,
yeah, I mean, if it got maybe if it was playing Switzerland or something, maybe I'd give it a chance. But
yeah, imagine a Switzerland Serbia game. That would have been a good game.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If it was that, then that would probably take over the tightest game. But
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But it's not. So
it's good that we have done this group analysis before, because then we can look at teams differently now. Like before,
yeah, exactly. We're a bit more educated as to whatever. Though I will say that some of these matchups are a bit of a slam dunk.
Yeah, they are. Netherlands, Ukraine.
Netherlands, Ukraine has got to be Netherlands.
Netherlands, yeah. Now this next one, I'm going to go Croatia.
You think Croatia beat Belgium?
Yeah, I do. In a quarter-final, well, in the round of 16, yeah, I do. Because Croatia have been in this position so many times in a row now. I think they've got the experience.
Are Belgium the tournament bottlers?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. And even now that golden generation is gone, I think one of these teams, there's got to be an upset. There's never not an upset. We've put all of the favourites to go through. I think there's one where we've got to say no.
Well, we haven't got to say anything.
Yeah.
It's our prediction, and we can do whatever. I agree. It's very tight, and I also agree that they have a history
Yeah. Do you think going into a round of 16, Belgium, Croatia, do you think that Belgium are going to do Croatia? Because I don't.
I think it's very tight. I
Yeah,
think
me too.
it's
I think it will go extra time, and then Croatia would win. Don't forget that the last Euros, Croatia made the semis. The World Cup before that, they made the final.
yeah. The only thing that kind of makes me a bit hesitant is the fact that the Croatia is an aging squad.
Yeah. But
Um,
you could kind of say like Luka Modric still won a Champions
Belgium's
League
probably
final.
in the same situation,
Yeah.
although they have really good younger talent,
Yeah.
but they have a history, don't they, of
Yeah, Botland.
even when Hazard was playing for them.
Yeah, exactly. When there was Vincent Company, there was Hazard, and now these big hitters ain't in there. They've got a great squad.
Okay,
We'll be very for them.
okay. I mean, it's not under duress, but after like adjudication, if you like, after
Yeah.
thinking about it properly, I think we can safely say Croatia, right?
Yeah, I think I'm in agreement with that, bro. Well, it was me predominantly saying it, but yeah, we're on
No,
agreement.
I know that, but yeah,
Yeah.
you
France
know,
versus.
obviously I switched it, so yeah.
Yeah. France,
Uh,
Czech.
yeah, France, no, hands down, isn't it?
Yeah, easy one, that one. Very easy one. But check oh, for check the Czechia to get to the round of 16, people. I think that's an achievement in itself. But they have got a good squad, the Czech. So, but we haven't got to that stage yet of looking into them. So we ain't really that educated in that one. So, do you want to move on with the quarters, bro?
Yes, definitely.
Right. Go on.
So Spain and Germany, we get to the
Easy
nitty
man.
gritty, the big boy matchups.
Oh, this is literally Germany for me.
Germany for you.
Home soil.
It's Germany for me as well.
Yeah. Portugal, Netherlands. Wow.
Now, remember what we were saying about Netherlands? That
I
kind of they start off quick and kind of roll down.
I'm saying Portugal.
I'm saying Portugal as well.
Yeah. Croatia
And
versus France.
this
Easy.
is quite an easy one for me as well.
I don't see a world where France don't make the final.
No, I don't either.
England, Italy. I'm backing our boys, bro. Backing our boys. What are you thinking?
I mean, it's
Oh no.
yeah, it's a replay, isn't it?
Just seeing who's the semi.
It's a replay. We have to do that, don't we? We
Yeah.
absolutely have to do that.
Minimum semis.
Yeah,
Germany, Portugal.
I'm saying Germany again.
I'm not. I think it'll be Portugal.
On German soil.
That's why I'm kind of saying it. Semi-final. Because of the pressure. I think Portugal have a lot stronger team than Germany. A lot stronger. How much they smashed it yesterday as well, didn't they? Ronaldo scored 2 goals yesterday for them. Do you think that they'll get to semis and then Ronaldo's bow out and makes a final? Do you know what? Because it's so close and so close, we can put Germany to make it. It's their own soil. Yeah, I'll back you on Germany because I'm 55-45, where you're a bit more certain, ain't you?
Well, I'm not certain. I'm just going with the home team. They're a
Yeah.
strong. They're still a strong side.
Yeah, and then knowing our luck, Sparks, Germany go out of the group stage.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's a predictor, isn't it? At the end of the day,
Yeah,
it's it doesn't have to be right. It's just we're just following it through,
yeah,
to the final, and
yeah. I'll back it, Germany. Germany final. Now,
now do we have the scruples to beat France?
my heart's saying England, my head's saying France. But I'm happy to back England. But I don't think we'll beat France at the same time. What do you think, mate? What's kind of what you kind of
I find it very hard, very, very hard to say that we're going to beat France.
I think I'm in agreement with you. I don't think we beat France. I really don't. I don't think we beat them.
Right, at this point, we have to be honest with ourselves,
Yeah, France.
and we have to basically say, well, we don't want to be right at this point,
Yeah, France.
but we have to say France, right?
Yeah. And now Germany and France in the final. Is this an easy one?
Well, given that we were thinking long and hard about Germany and Portugal,
Yeah, France win this.
then France win it hands down, don't they?
Yeah, 100%. I can't see it any other way. I think, like, obviously, because this is what we predicted through the draw and stuff. I think if France did faced, so who they faced throughout, they faced Croatia. They've had a quite an easy run in. Not easy because of but Czech, and then they had Croatia, and then they had us. So I think they'd be happy playing all them teams and missing out on Portugal beforehand.
Yeah.
France, yeah.
So we're
France will win
saying
the Euros.
France.
That's what we're saying, people. Is that what you're that? Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Sparks. France. Here they go. France with another Euros. That's our road to the final. We're backing England to go out in the semi-finals to France. It's got like it's kind of demoralising, isn't it? I'm like, oh no, again. Like, but what are you thinking, Sparks?
I mean, I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, so do I.
I hope we're wrong. I really do. But I
I think
just
we're
don't
definitely wrong
see
about
us
Austria.
beating. Say again.
I think we're definitely wrong about Austria.
Who cares about Austria, though?
Yeah, I know.
You know,
Austria would have made the final in my prediction. It would have been an Austria France final. I'm playing silly buggers, people. Obviously not. But yeah, France to win the Euros. The road to it is very, very. I wouldn't say easy, but they've got an easier run than what England had, what Germany had, and what Portugal had. Because Portugal had to face off Netherlands. Germany had to face off Spain. Germany and
yeah.
Portugal had to play each other. It's a very, very hard run on the other sides of the scales, whereas France is quite relatively not easy because it's anyone can beat anyone. Do you kind of see what I'm saying here, Sparks?
Well, you say anybody could beat anybody, but I don't think that we can beat France.
Neither do I. Neither do I. I can't see a world where we beat France. I really don't. It's one of them. Like we looked at France's squad yesterday, and my god, like
They could have 3 squads.
yeah, their third string squad could beat our squad.
Yeah, they could have 3 squads, and we'd still be in the same situation, in my opinion.
Whereas I think I think our inexperience will harm us in that semi-final. If we come up against France in that semi-final, that's where the inexperience comes in. Get a big club against France, well, a big nation like France. But if just say it was 2 years time at the next World Cup, that's when I would kind of say, yeah, maybe we can give them a right good go and we might beat these. But right now, it's kind of like I can't compare it to like it's kind of like going up against Man City, where you think you might have a chance, but you ain't got a chance. Do you get what I mean? Where they just go.
Well, I mean, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we don't think we have a chance, and we actually do have a chance.
Yeah. Attacking wise, our attacking threat is similar to theirs. It's the defense.
I don't think there's enough goals in it either.
No. I'm going to put this out there, people. I know I've already said it a few times. I said it over. Germany make the final with France. Mbappe and Kai Havertz would be top goal scorers together. For Germany to get all the way to that final, he's playing centre forward, and he's on fire at the moment. Have you seen that training clip the other day of him? And the ball crosses into him, and he does that mad thing.
For who?
Kai Havertz for Germany and Germany training.
Yeah, I saw that with the little flick,
Like that,
but
where it's like that, he hits it here like that, and then
yeah, I know,
that
but
was a mad finish.
it's like an Özil move, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
very, very good finish. Very, very good finish.
the thing is, with that graphic, they slowed it down so much
Yeah.
that it actually looked like it's really simple,
Yeah, but it ain't.
but it's
That
not at
is.
all. But they did slow it down so much.
Yeah, they did. It's like around the world, but slowed down. So around, you know, when you do around the world, when you're doing kick ups, you around the world. It's the hardest trick to actually learn. But
Yeah,
then once you've got the hang of it, you've got the hang of it, innit? But like, it's so hard to learn. But people think, oh, that's easy, but it ain't easy.
yeah.
It's like that. But what we've done here, looking at this in my head, if you take it away, I don't think Germany are strong enough to get to a final. But then they're running. What we've just looked at says otherwise. Whereas I think if they faced a Portugal along the route, then they wouldn't make it through. I think Portugal would go through.
Okay, so say we got it wrong, and say Spain beat them.
Yeah, Portugal would be in the final.
Portugal beat Spain, you reckon?
Yeah, definitely. And I think the only team that can stand toe to toe with France would be Portugal. I think maybe when we look into the groups and you see the Portugal team a bit better, you might kind of be in agreement with me because Portugal could play a second and third team.
Oh, I don't disagree. I'm just trying to think of any kind of logic to debunk it, but
Yeah,
I don't think I can.
no. I like with that. In an ideal world, I think Portugal. Like when I come back to this afterwards, yeah, I think Portugal would have made the final. If I looked at it and just sat here by myself, I probably would have put Portugal to make it to the final. But it was we're very similar on everything else. It's just I thought that Portugal might have made it to the final. That's the only thing where that semi with Germany and Portugal. That's the only thing. Obviously, the Austria one. That's just Austria anyway. But like that one's the only kind of one where I'm like, it could go the other way, and
Mm.
then potentially Portugal could win the tournament. But I back it, France winning it. But this is what I've been saying, haven't I, bro? I've been saying Portugal or France. That's what I've been saying since day one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not convinced that Portugal beat France either.
No, but I think they'll give them a better game. I don't.
I
I
think
don't.
they give them a decent game, but I don't think that they necessarily
No,
do enough to win the game. You know?
because in my head, Portugal. It goes all the way to like the last 10 minutes. They bring on Ronaldo, and Ronaldo scores. Just as a last bow out.
Mm.
Because he scored 2 yesterday, Cristiano Ronaldo, didn't he? But
Yes.
yeah, he did. Yeah.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
he's still been scoring, and he's what 38 now.
yeah, 38. Yeah, I don't think he'll start. But he
And
is a big game player. Big game player. But so
and
is
the thing is that his fitness can never really be questioned.
no, it can't. No, never, never. So up front, they've got the lad from PSG. But then obviously they could just if they got to a semis or a final, it'd be Cristiano Ronaldo playing up front, 100%, 100%. They might hold off in the group stage, get their way all the way through, and then
Mm.
bring on Cristiano Ronaldo for the big games. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah. No. I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, but I agree with you. I think France win it either way.
Yeah. I
But
can't see anybody getting to that final, that half,
mhm,
and beating France.
yeah, the only way France go out is against us, and that's not going to happen. I wish it would happen, but I don't see it happening. Kind of thing.
Yeah, I kind of get that. I kind
I'd
of
love to be
agree.
proven wrong, like you've said. I'd love it. I'd love it. There'd be nothing better. But the thing, what would happen is we'd beat France, and then we get to the final with the Germans, and we'll lose to the Germans. Like that's imagine that England Germany final.
Mm.
Imagine the scenes. We went out the last Euros, people. If you remember, we lost to a poor Italy side. Well, no matter what you say, I know they got to a final, but this weren't their golden generation. It was a poor Italy side. The next World Cup, they didn't even qualify. The following World Cup, which was a 1 year, a year and a half later, they didn't qualify. So it showed how good they were. We were 1-0 up. We bottled that final. We completely bottled that final. Italy were there for the taking. Simple. They were there for the taking.
They really were, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how Chiellini got away with that that
Yeah, that
drag back,
pullback.
to be
Yeah.
honest.
But
But
even our run, Sparks, in that Euros, what we played Denmark, we played some not poor teams, but like we had a run what was so easy. Like we
yeah, I
got
mean, we played Germany, didn't we? But the
yeah,
German side
we're
was
a poor side then.
it was decimated, wasn't it?
Yeah, completely decimated. They only just got. I think they only just got through their group and that, didn't they? They struggled. I think they went
Yeah,
through with 4 points.
yeah. But then so, yeah, I don't know who it was that was talking about luck of the draw and stuff like that, and we need a bit of luck to get to, to win a tournament sort of thing. And I was like, yeah, it's not as if we haven't had some luck.
Yeah,
That
we
was
have.
our luck.
Yeah, our luck was that Euros. What you're saying? That was our luck.
Yeah,
That was the one we should have won. And that's why
yeah.
I understand what you were with Southgate, because that was literally there. I mean, he made some silly decisions. Like, do you know when they went to penalties? It was Saka's first ever tournament. It was players' first ever tournament. Yeah, I blame him. Like, I know afterwards, obviously the
Do you know
racial.
what? Do you know what? Actually, I
Yeah,
actually more than that, because he let the players decide,
yeah.
and he should have just picked the
Mhm.
experienced players.
Exactly. It was a Euro final when even these experienced players hadn't
Yeah,
been there for our country.
yeah. He shouldn't have let them decide, and then basically the next players basically chose to take penalties, of
Yeah,
which
yeah,
a lot of them took a lot of responsibility on their shoulders,
they did. And look,
and
blame for it.
all because he couldn't make a decision.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. So it was Saka, it was Rashford. Was it Sancho?
Uh, yeah,
Who
I
was the
think
other
it
lad?
was Sancho, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you think that was Rashford's second tournament? That was Saka's first tournament. That was Sancho's first tournament. The only other persons who had experience was Kane, who took the other penalty, and that was it. So it was three inexperienced players. Saka was 18 years old. Sancho was
Yeah,
18 years old. Rashford was what he's 26 now, so it was 4 years ago. He was 21, 22. So
yeah,
these players were all youngsters. I don't care if Jordan Henderson, yeah, he's a CDM. He should be the one stepping up and saying, "I'll take a penalty.
yeah.
I'm the experienced one here. I'll take that penalty." Harry Maguire would step up, take a penalty. I don't care if they're defenders. When it comes to a
I
final,
mean, Harry Maguire, I can get behind it not being Harry
yeah,
Maguire,
yeah, but you kind of
but
get what I'm saying. The experienced
I
ones,
can still, yeah. I mean, Henderson's done it before, hasn't he? He did it for
yeah,
Liverpool.
yeah. This is kind of what I'm getting at. Like even
Yeah,
Trippier should have took a penalty. Kyle Walker should have took a penalty.
yeah. Well, they've all done it before,
Yeah, yeah,
but to leave it to the experienced guys and then it all be on their shoulders
yeah.
a bit rubbish.
Yeah,
But
but
anyway, there's our predictor. Anyway, if you disagree with anything, then feel free to drop some comments and yeah, let us know.
yeah, we shouldn't be deflated about it because we're kind of like me and you are both like, oh, we can't see but let's get behind the boys, people. Everyone who's watching this is 23 people in here. Get behind our boys. No, like, oh no, Palmer shouldn't be in the squad. No, Saka shouldn't be in the squad. He's rubbish. They're the boys what are out there. As soon as that starting 11 comes out, people, as soon as they're out there, let's get behind these boys. Let's G them on. Like, even if you're not in there, let's have some positive. Let's put some positive thoughts in the air. Let's manifest it. England are going to do well this tournament. And I don't care what people say. England will do well this tournament. You in agreement, Sparks? Positive mindset?
Yeah, as I said, I really hope so.
Yeah, me too.
And I'll support them all the way.
It's coming home, people. It's coming home.
That's all it is. I'm not going to say it's coming home because
It probably ain't.
it probably isn't. But I will do everything to support it. I'm not going to be negative about it, and hopefully Southgate proves me wrong and
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of other people as well.
And then the thing is, people, just I want to touch on one more thing before we go. It's okay. It is okay to criticize players. So, like, I'll give you an example, because obviously Saka has all this agenda against him. If Saka doesn't play well that first game, Palmer comes on and scores a goal, then he should be dropped. But there's difference between criticizing the player and saying you didn't play that well, or limpy, divey. No, none of that. None of that, because I don't care if there was a Tottenham player on that pitch or a Chelsea player on that pitch. Harry Kane's
Absolutely.
ex-Tottenham. I don't care that he's ex-Tottenham. He's England. He's playing for our country. He's playing for our badge. I'll back him the whole way, man. I'm not going to sit there, like, if he misses an absolute clanger, fair enough, it was poor, but I'm not going to take the mick out of him, like, literally, and go, you're this, you're that, you're this, because you missed that opportunity. No, I'm not, because he's there putting on the badge. He's doing something that me, Sparks, no one who's watching this has done. They're stepping up. There's 2 billion people across the world watching. There's a lot of pressure, people. So, from the outside looking in, we need to back the boys. Yeah. Criticism's fine. Agendas are not fine. Abuse.
Yeah, I mean, it's all this as well, where people, because they support a certain club, they don't celebrate a goal scored by their rival or whatever.
Yeah.
We're all England. When we're in England, we're England.
Yeah.
We're not Arsenal anymore. It's those agendas go out the window.
And
So
we've got our best chance of a Euros as well. People, listen to these words. I'll whisper it to you. There is no Spurs player in the side. No Spursy people. Surely that makes us favourites. I think that's why we're the favourites.
I mean, are we? Oh, I mean, Kane's still there though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Bless him.
He's Arsenal though, isn't he?
Don't say that, because that'll give a whole new meaning to the whole bottling and dropping trophies and whatever.
Yeah. But
yeah, that'll be a whole new agenda. That will.
If Kane, yeah, I know, yeah. if Kane scores the final winner, I'm an Arsenal fan, mate. I'll be running around with my top. I'll go there personally to Germany and go give him a big smooch if I had to. Do you know what I mean? I would. I'll give him a big smoochy woochie. I'll give him a canoodle, whatever, if he scores a final win. Do you know what I mean? Like.
But yeah, we're going to be doing some kind of either watch-alongs or we'll do some group breakdowns or whatever. I mean, we're not sure exactly what we're going to do, but we're going to do something during the tournament as well. Try and keep involved with things. Discuss what the performances and such like, and obviously the outcomes, whether we expected them to happen.
Yeah.
You've got receipts now, so at the end of the day, if we said we expected to do that, well,
I'll be cashing in my Austrian receipt, I tell you.
Yeah, I mean, the only receipt that you've got is that Jamie said Austria, not Poland.
Yeah, imagine if Austria topped the group, or Poland topped the group.
Yeah, I mean, England beat France. You got receipts now, so at the end of the day, but
exactly.
It's just prediction at the end of the day. So there's no harm, there's no malice in anything. We're just trying to be realistic. And do
opinions are opinions, ain't they, Sparks?
Yeah, opinions, and just try to do, exactly what we think will happen.
Yeah.
We're not fortune tellers at the end of the day. We're just fans of football. At the end of the day, is what it is. If you agree with what we've predicted, drop comments in there. Just and like and subscribe to the channels.
Can I finish off by one last thing, people, if everyone's listening? Mental health, people. Reach out to someone today, make sure they're all right, because mental health is a big killer. Look out for someone, put your hand on their shoulder, make sure they're all right, even if it's just a random person. I know I've said this a few times on my pods, but even just mental health in general, just go in and check in on someone. Go make sure they're all right, because they might be having a rough day. They might be thinking certain things. Just go, even just you pop up to them and say, hello, how are you? I'm just making sure you're all right. I thought I'd just finish on that, Sparks.
Yep, fair enough. Nice. Yep. Can get behind that as well. So happy days. Well, thank you for the people that have been in the channels. Thanks to everybody that's stuck by, and those people watching the replays. Please make sure you're liking, subscribing to the channels. Any comments, feel free to put them there, and we'll try and respond to them. But until the next one, which will probably be tomorrow at some point, We're not sure which channel, probably on Jamie's channel. We shall see you then. So I'm Sparks.
And I'm Jamie Waffles Footy.
And we'll see you next time.
Peace,
See you
stay
later.
best, people.